Welcome.
Hello, welcome to As We Art.
A little too much energy, Monica.
Yes. Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to As We Art episode 22.
22. 22.
22.
We love you, 22.
We love you, 22.
A League of Their Own.
A League of Their Own. Yeah. That was Rosie O'Donnell's number.
Yes.
And she had fans.
She had some fans.
And they loved 22. Welcome. I am Monica.
I'm Candace.
And we love A League of Their Own.
We really do. So long, Charlie.
Singing to you. All right, let's stop. So this is As We Art, the podcast, the YouTube, where we talk about the art we're working on right now. And what else?
And also, we talk about what's inspiring us, and we also want to hear from you. Same things. What are you working on? What's inspiring you?
Yeah. Tell us.
Share with us. Give us energy. No.
We feed off you. Yeah. We're trying to keep creativity in the forefront. We're trying to just tap into our human side. And so this podcast helps us stay accountable every week. We come at you every Tuesday with the art we're working on, no matter where it is, what stage it's in, and what's inspiring us or what's challenging or whatever we want to talk about. Yep. But we'd love to hear from you about what you're working on. Even if it's not considered traditional art, we don't care. Whatever you're working on that keeps you human, keeps you creative, let us know.
Yeah. Creativity is creativity. It doesn't have to have a special art label stamped on it. So, coloring pages with your kiddos is creativity.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, everything you have to do with your kiddos is creativity because that takes a lot of energy.
I had a grown woman come to me and say, you babysat for me when I was younger. And I was like, oh, that's nice. I feel so old. And she said, the thing that I remember about you babysitting, Monica, this is true. I don't remember it, but she did. She's like, I was young. We were coloring a coloring book. And she said, this is true. The little girl, she said, as a little girl, I went out of the lines by accident. And my reaction was so happy. I was like, yes, let's color the background. Let's go out of the lines. Let's make jagged borders. I taught her that was totally okay. And apparently that stuck with her. I do not remember this.
Nice.
This was Brittany.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This was someone we know now as an adult. It was a friend's niece, but I was just coloring with her. And she's like, Monica, I'll never forget that. And she is now a mother of 2 daughters. And she's like, yeah, color outside the lines, girls. There's nothing wrong with that. Yep. So whatever art you're working on, even if it's in a coloring book, that's no small thing. We want to know. Mm-hmm. We have mugs of coffee this morning. We do. Ordinarily, we record in the evenings, it seems. Afternoons.
It's a toss-up, but we usually don't bring drinks on the podcast.
Yeah, we needed a little extra this morning.
Yeah, a little more zhuzh.
This mug has the phases of the moon on it. And if you're just listening to the podcast, don't you worry. We'll post pictures on our Instagram, As We Art Podcast. Mm-hmm. But this is a Phases of the Moon mug that I love. This is a local artist in New England, John Choley, who does a lot of hearts and moons. Mm-hmm. What's your mug, Candace?
My mug is a gift from my sister who lives in Australia. And it is a very pleasant 70s floral theme that says fuck this shit at the bottom. So
she knows you well. Uh-huh. That's the most perfect mug for Candace. Mm-hmm. Our mugs often have a contrasting theme.
Yes. Mine don't tend to be happy.
Okay. No, it's true. A lot of them have a little bit of evil, a little bit of
usually something a little spooky.
Halloween. Yeah. And mine are usually nature. Mm. Okay, so we're happy to be here. We're going to get into it and talk about how our week has been and what art we've been doing. This is so exciting. We're also excited it's 22.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
22nd episode. And some of you have been following along the whole time, which we appreciate. We love the support. And some of you are just finding us. Welcome. You're welcome here anytime.
Yeah. Come hang out, subscribe, like the video, and just share. Just be here with us. Comment. We are building a community.
Yeah. We really are. We're trying to build a communicate,
build a something.
How do you make community a verb? We're trying to communitize people who are
Trying
also
to communism things.
I don't know the right word. We're trying to build a community of other people that are also trying to fend off AI in a way that I know it's here. I know it's part of daily life now. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying we're trying to be creative and be intentional about doing things that still use our human mind, our human hands, that don't involve AI. So
Also, we do not use AI.
Yeah.
For anything.
For any of our art. So that is like really important to us for my writing, for my art. No AI.
Save the environment, reject AI.
Yes. And we're proud that we create our own stuff. We create things from our brains and we're original about it. So the art this week, actually I showed it in progress last week. It's a blue panel of stained glass.
Hold on, before you show.
Oh.
I think I have this. It's on my mind.
Okay.
Would community as a verb be commune? Like
Commune.
to gather? Because
Why do I think of, when you say commune, I'm thinking audio, like hearing like communing with the dead. I don't know. Is that the right word? I don't know.
Hell if I know. I don't know.
Community as a verb. We want to know.
Communicatize.
There's got to be someone out there that's smarter than us. There's a lot of people smarter than us. Let us know if you know.
It's a low bar. Come on, guys.
Yeah, we could Google it, but that's using AI.
Yeah.
We have a dictionary. It's not within reach. That's okay. Community. We're building. We want other people who are like-minded. Show us your art. I'll show you mine. Show me yours.
Ooh.
I brought a white background so you could
Here, I'll
see
hold
it.
this.
Thanks, baby.
I'll hold it with my other arm.
Look at this official professional white background. So can you go up?
Yeah, sorry. I have to hold it with my non-microphone facing arm.
So I used 8 different pieces of glass, textures that I love, colors that I love. It's a lot of blues and teals. And this is being sent to a friend. He has an upcoming birthday. This will be a surprise in the mail for him.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy with it. It was fun to make with some of my favorite glass. And he and I, we have the water in common. We met because of a river and because of rowing. And so I'm really excited that that he'll get to hang that in his house. It makes me happy.
That's awesome. Sorry, my mic is like very much not in the right spot today.
Yes.
There.
Come on, Mike.
I keep bonking it with my bicep.
Gotta cooperate.
Which is huge, by the way.
I'm gonna pump
Ripped.
you up. Okay, so that's my art for the week. I'm happy it's done. It was fun to work on stained glass, of course. I have an ongoing project that there's no progress to show because I'm still working on a pattern to make a lampshade, which I worked on, but not enough to show you progress. So that piece I was really happy to solder and polish and finish.
It's awesome. I love the colors you chose.
Thank you.
Sometimes it's just really fun to make a geometric pattern.
Not for me.
Oh,
No.
okay. I'll speak for myself. Sometimes it's very fun to make a geometric pattern. We usually tend to create things that look like, something recognizable, like, I don't know, a bee, a heart, whatever. But sometimes just being able to like go with the flow like that, but also have parameters. I don't know. It's kind of an interesting way to create art because there's some like spontaneity to it with the color choice, but then there's very specific structure you have to stick to. So
Yes.
it's kind of fun.
For those of you who know Candace, who have been following, she loves following structure. She'll make a pattern and follow it to the T.
Yes, I like following structure and rules in art. Life, not so
A little more
much.
rebellious. On the other hand, this was very challenging for me to stay to the lines and make something geometric. And I didn't, in fact, it's not quite square, but I did love cutting these triangles. It was interesting to challenge myself to have straight edges. Woo! It's very hard for me because I really, really like building things organically and going off the rails, coloring outside the lines, just really, truly going as I go and like changing the shape mid project at the end of the project. I love it. This was a little different, but I do like that I stuck to my idea of my pattern, and I even had to adjust on the fly and make it a little narrower than I intended to, because one of the pieces of glass that I wanted to use, I didn't have quite enough left for the size triangle I needed. But I really wanted to use that glass. So I cut everything else a little smaller in order to fit that glass. Usually you pick a different piece of glass that you have that does fit your pattern. I'm the opposite. If I want a certain piece of glass in my piece, I will make everything else fit around that. That's usually how I operate.
It's good. It's good.
It works for me. So I'm happy that's done. We will get that shipped off. We have a few things to ship. We have art that's piled up that we've been promising people. And if you're one of them, thank you for your patience. And we'll be finally going to the post office and mailing a lot of art today.
We're going to be shipping machines.
Yes. All right, my dear, what did you get to Candace?
Nothing. No. This week I made a very kind of special lino cut. My sister has a birthday coming up, my youngest sister. I have two younger sisters. I'm the eldest child, if you can't tell by my personality. My youngest sister has a birthday coming up, and she also is a barber apprentice. So I wanted to make her something special. She's really getting good at being a barber, very into it. She's doing awesome. I'm really proud of her. And so for her birthday, I wanted to make her a lino cut that she can put at her station at the barber shop. So I cut this lino, and I did it in the form of a tarot card. It's a tarot card with a barber pole in the middle. It says The Barber, which is a made-up tarot card, by the way.
Yeah,
if you don't know tarot.
There's no barber card in
Tarot. Henry David Tarot.
This was such a good sketch. So you sketched it, you transferred it, and you carved it.
I sketched it, transferred it, carved it, and I printed it. I did the whole process.
We'll get to see the final.
And so this is the final print for her.
So good.
Me and my sisters and I, we all kind of love things that are like mystical and spooky. And so I thought, tarot card would be great. And my sister's really into like traditional tattoos, traditional art, kind of Sailor Jerry style tattoos. So I tried to stick with that for the way the art looks on the card.
Is that why you picked one color as well?
Yeah,
Like
I did it black and white, not multicolored, just to kind of stick with that.
I love the wavy lines on the barber pole, and I love the letters, the barber.
Thank you.
This is so cool. So again, if you're listening on the podcast, we're so glad you're here, but you don't want to miss this one. This piece of art by Candace is one of my favorite lino cuts she's ever done.
Thanks,
There'll be a picture of it on Instagram, and we will be putting this in a frame and mailing it off to the birthday girl. Yeah. This is so awesome. Yeah, tarot cards. I like the nod to tarot. It's not apparent to anyone if you don't know about tarot cards. I wouldn't have necessarily known that. But I really, really like how it came out.
Thanks. I really like it. It was a lot of fun to make. I got to put a lot of love into it with my hands.
Yeah. She could hang it at her station.
Suffer a small injury.
Oh, what? I saw you dealing with your pinky, but I don't do well with blood. Tell me what happened, or tell us what happened, but not the gory version.
Okay. So lino cut tools are incredibly sharp, and you're also using a lot of force to carve away linoleum. So you always want to keep your hands behind the direction you're carving, which I do. But I happened to be carving away background, which is like fluid motion, and I slipped and it went a weird direction and actually hit my pinky and cut into it. It was so sharp I didn't feel it. There was a lot of blood. But
oh, gosh.
I'm fine. It was like such a sharp, just kind of cut. It healed really quickly, like it sealed up very quickly.
Yeah, your Band-Aid's off.
Yeah. But I took it off because I didn't want a dirty Band-Aid on the podcast.
Why not? But you didn't need stitches.
I did not.
Very grateful.
I'm very, very lucky. You can get really, really hurt. I've seen people that have had to go to the hospital because they've stabbed right into their hand and the tool is sticking out. So,
Oh, okay. I said the non-gory version. I'm
well,
so
that's not
squeamish.
my story.
I'm so squeamish. But I don't like blood or sharp things. But again, with glass work and with lino cutting, you're going to have sharp tools and sharp things. And there's Band-Aids. There's a need for Band-Aids.
Stained glass splinters are the worst.
Yeah, they're
it's
bad.
a very specific type of pain that's like makes everything in you just like it feels like every hair on your body stands on end when you get a glass splinter. You just know it.
I know. I'm so used to them. But that, you're dealing with sharp scalpels over there in lino world. So
Yeah.
how about you guys out there in listener land? Are there tools in whatever you like to do, hobbies, artwork, interests, activities, any tools that you have to be extra careful around? I don't want gory stories because I can't deal with that. But is there a tip you can share with us about safety or about something you've had to adapt and what you use? We'd love to know.
Yeah.
It's always helpful to share some safety tips, even if you don't always follow them. Because I should wear, like for me, I should wear cutting gloves, like when I'm dealing with glass,
And
but I
eye
don't.
protection.
And what?
Eye protection.
I wear the goggles
Okay.
when I'm grinding, but that's it.
Yeah, I wear them for everything.
Oh, for
cutting,
soldering.
grinding, soldering. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we know someone who has had solder splatter up and melt their glasses.
I do wear, I have to wear my glasses in the studio. So I have a pair of older glasses that I don't care so much about. So if they get solder splatter. So I wear glasses, but I should wear safety goggles.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
need the sides closed. Glasses don't do anything, and
I know.
they will shatter if
I feel
something hits them.
so seen and punished and
Oh,
shame. I
not
know.
punished, just publicly shamed.
Publicly shamed. Yes,
You're in
safety gear.
the stockade. Is that what they called it?
I don't know.
Where you had to like put your
Oh,
neck
yes.
and hands in it in the
Great.
town square.
Yep. I don't always follow the safety rules, and I have learned the hard way and not learned from it. So I ask her safety tips just because I'm inspired by those who follow the safety guidelines, not because I'll do it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Poor Monica. Life is hard.
I sometimes make it harder than it has to be, I think.
Oh, you're such a good artist, though. I just wish you were a little bit safer sometimes.
I know. I'm not going to promise that I will be because that's not genuine, but I'll try to think about it.
Yep. And that's why I love you.
Okay. Let's move on
No.
to inspiration.
Ooh, what's your inspiration this week?
I know it seems like I feel like I often say a book that I've just read,
So what?
but I just finished a book and I really want to talk about it because it really is inspiring, but for not the reasons I thought. So I read, if you haven't had a chance, I highly recommend it. It's Pamela Anderson's book called Love, Pamela. Again, with the library cover, the plastic cover on this, I'm showing the camera right now. It might be a glare from our fancy professional lighting. This is not like a memoir that you would expect. It's not written in that sort of way. It's creative writing. It's beautiful. Unbeknownst to me, Pamela Anderson is a poet. And I mean a poet. She is deep. She's intellectual. Imagery, her relationship with nature, is her relationship with our emotions. It is fucking awesome. She also lived a lot of her life as the rock and roll party pinup. We know this. That's her exterior
I like it. It's a new word.
exterior public persona. But there's so much more to her. And I'm so glad she waited to write this book now that she's at a certain time in her life where she can look back and reflect, and just with such authenticity and care and her own, she was so adamant about writing this book in her own terms. She didn't want any like sort of script doctor, ghost writer, partner, whatever. She wrote this herself. She, in fact, wanted the whole book to be one long poem, but they're like, no, we need some paragraphs and sentences with periods. So she reluctantly added, but she'll have some narrative with paragraphs and sentences and periods, and then the poetry. And it really adds to the story. And it's so lovely the way she tells her story, and her love for her two boys, and her love for animal activism and nature and how she lives her life now. So the reason why I find this super inspiring, besides reading about an amazing woman that has gone through a lot, is she's living with such intention right now. Tiny little awarenesses of the small little details. I mean, she's growing her own vegetables and her own wild roses and cultivating this life of just serenity and nature and calm and slowness, which is very opposite from how she lived most of her public life. But it was so nice to read, and it inspired me, since I am trying so hard lately to slow down, to just change my pace a little bit. I'm like, pedal to the metal, full throttle. How many idioms can I come up with? I have been raised in my life to value productivity. And I am really trying to unlearn that, because there's actually so much more value for me in slowing down, sitting outside, looking at nature, sipping my coffee. So
experiencing things instead of going for the output.
Oh my God. It's so awesome. I used to be proud of the fact that I walk fast, talk fast, eat fast, everything fast. And now I'm unlearning that. I'm not proud of that. I needed to go through that because it's truly genuinely me and how I operate, but I'm getting more out of it by trying intentionally to slow down. So that's my inspiration this week. This book's phenomenal. I need to return it to the library. I'll get something else to read. If you have any recommends for books, I especially love reading, whether it's nonfiction or fiction, women, right? The heroine of their story, especially when they're like not a victim. They're even if they've had unfortunate circumstances, they come out as the heroine. There's some quote by Nora Ephron about that, like, be the heroine in your life story, not the victim. I'm paraphrasing, but
nice.
Thank you, Nora Ephron, for that.
That's great.
I hope I just got that right, because I just pulled that out of thin air and I'm like, was that Nora Ephron? I think it was.
I'm sure it was.
It's a great quote. I'm pretty sure.
She has some good ones.
So, inspiration. Thank you for listening.
Well, Pam Anderson's fantastic. I love her. And there's also a really good documentary about her. I think it's called I Love You, Pamela.
Okay. That she said yes to.
Well, she made
Her sons made it. Okay.
Yeah, her son, I believe the oldest.
Dylan and
maybe
Brandon.
Brandon? Okay. He made it with her.
Okay, good. Because she does not support any movies or documentaries or shows that are about her without her input.
Yep.
And so, yeah, her son, that's not in the book. This book came out in 2023, so maybe that documentary was newer. And she's done a lot since then, especially the no makeup skincare line that's completely natural. And she goes everywhere now without makeup, and it's so refreshing. So refreshing. Yay, like Pamela.
Yeah. I feel like the documentary probably came out around the same time as the book. So
great. I would like to watch it. It is not mentioned in the book, although she talks about her adult sons and what they're up to. And I know he's producing, so maybe that's part of it. So yeah, let us know. Any book recommends, documentaries, we love those, recommends. We're spending less time on the screen, so reading and activities in nature is always good. But we can watch a documentary every now and then.
Yeah.
Inspiration, Candace?
My inspiration this week will shock everybody based on my art. My inspiration this week is tarot cards.
Tarot.
I really enjoy collecting them, looking at them, learning about them, learning the different suits and stuff. I don't live my life based on tarot or any of that. I don't subscribe to any sort of belief or religion or
open-minded.
Yeah, but I really find just the kind of mysticism surrounding tarot very interesting, and I don't know, it resonates with me. So it's fun to collect and learn about. But to show for my inspiration, brought my favorite tarot deck that I own, and it is by Christina Ricci. Shout out to Christina Ricci.
She's a great actress.
If you're a child of my era, you definitely were obsessed with her at some point in your childhood. For
what was she
some
in
movie
that you like? What comes to mind for you right away?
So many things. Addams Family. She was in of course, now I'm drawing a blank.
But
now
Addams
and
Family
then,
movies. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a,
Now
I
and then.
mean, mermaids, so many things she was in. Casper.
But Addams Family movies, we've seen both. There too, right?
Addams Family and Addams Family Values. Yeah.
And as an adult now, she's
She's in Yellow Jackets.
am I wrong? Wasn't she in Wednesday?
She was in
Yeah.
Wednesday. Yep.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets. Okay, so Christina Ricci, show this loveliness.
So she has a tarot deck that she created with an illustrator, and it is called Cat Full of Spiders. And it comes in this like really cool book that holds the tarot cards inside.
Ooh. I know you're still learning about these, but is there a
yeah.
favorite card, whether it's like the artwork on it or the meaning behind it?
I put my favorites at the bottom so I can show you.
Oh,
So
I
my
just need to be
favorite
quiet.
card in this deck, the artwork, is the Five of Swords.
Can I
It's
see?
really
Can I see?
cool.
Ooh. Oh, that's a little spooky. So what we're looking at is a card, Five of Swords. I'll put a picture of it on Instagram. And you like this one for the meaning or the art?
The art, for sure. The meaning, I think, correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not super well versed in this, is that you're like going through a struggle, trying to, you're struggling with something that you need to overcome.
Can you relate to that?
Story of my life.
I think we can relate to that. But this is beautiful art. And I like that it's hand drawn. This is not made with AI.
Yes.
Thank you, Christina Ricci.
Yeah,
cool.
I don't remember the name of the illustrator. I should look. Yeah. I have to.
We can put it on the featuring forward by creative direction by Mark Hampton. Oh, deluxe custom artwork by Felipe Flores.
from Long Beach, California.
Okay, Felipe Flores. Thank
Illustrator
you,
and
Felipe,
cartoonist. Yeah, very
for being
cool.
such a good artist.
And also, I just want to share Death because
can I
everyone's
see?
afraid of that card, but it's amazing. The art is amazing. It just
Ooh.
means transition, change. That's
it
all.
looks like her. It looks like her.
Yes,
Okay.
they're all like any figure on the cards is her as a different character.
Oh, very good. I need to look at this with you.
I know.
Well, we have different hobbies and different interests. I swear, we are married. We live in the same house, but like we have different interests.
Yep.
And Candace can spend hours looking at the artwork and the meaning behind tarot cards. That requires slowing down and having patience. I'm trying to embrace that. So I would love to look at that deck with you.
Awesome.
But I like that inspiration. I can see how you got that idea to make your art this week.
Yeah, I just thought it would be something that my sister would like because, we're all into the spooky realm. So
That's awesome. I love that. So if you're listening out there or watching out there, tell us if you're into a tarot or what you think about different spooky realms, what you're inspired by. We love hearing books, music, documentaries, artists that you have found, music. Gosh, we always have music going.
in
And
my PJ Harvey t-shirt. She's one of my all-time favorites.
She is one of your all-time favorites. I have come to love her even more. I knew of her and I had seen her in concert before meeting you, but we've seen her together since and listened to a lot of her albums. And she is, talk about original.
Yes.
Writes all of her own lyrics and sings all her stuff. She's just so good. And she's had a long career.
Yep, she does a lot of the illustrations for her albums. She's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
We love
Fierce,
you, Polly
independent.
Jean.
Yeah. But just like an independent, fierce woman who's doing her thing and putting herself out there.
Yep.
We love that. We love that. So, and we're aspiring to be that. And maybe we are in that category of people, of women doing their thing and putting themselves out there. So this podcast is part of that. We're really, really happy you're here. We love having you stop by every week and check in and share with us whatever inspiring you, whatever art you're working on. We'd love to know.
Yeah.
And that's episode 22. We did it.
22 in the books.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. We're your... Wow. That was not a
We're
word. Speaking in rewind.
Shit. I almost did a spit take. I happened to take a sip of coffee when you did your rewind. Oh,
Yeah.
Candace.
Yeah.
That was great.
Sorry for that.
What were you going to say?
We're happy you're here. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. And Thanks for letting us talk about the things we create. Please share with us what you create. And we'll see you next week.
Woohoo.
Bye. Bye.